Wednesdays or even Fridays. Anyways, come on, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. We're finally live. Thanks so much for hanging tight while we figured this out. We had some internet issues apparently in Montreal, so it took us a long time to figure out how to get all this working. We had a lot of really ludicrous ideas in terms of how to patch this audio together, and then suddenly realized that the brothers can just, Fatty and Danny, who are around the table, can just use LTE data. So they're on their phones on a Discord call, and it's working. Anyhow, welcome everyone, Danny, Fatty, Jekyll, to this game. Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
no problem.
Makes this page a little bit redundant, but these are the fine people around the table today. Really happy to play. I know some of you, I'd sort of caught a little bit of this in the Discord in terms of what the plan is for today, but we are going to do a Fire and Ice Factions game. So these are our settings for today. We're doing it on training mode as per usual. We're going to give Fjords Landscapes a shot, and again, we're doing Fire and Ice Factions. Fire and Ice endgame scoring is off. Otherwise, it's just a sort of an auction game. Rest of the usual sort of settings. So as a quick caveat, Jekyll, how many games of Fire and Ice Faction games have you played?
I am in the middle of my second one.
You're in the middle. So almost 2 whole games. Okay. Async, I take it?
Yes.
Yeah. And I've played a couple live games, but I honestly am still trying to understand how the factions actually work myself. I played a couple of live games really fast when this alpha first came out with people who already had experience with the factions, and I was more or less just playing being a dummy player, just like grabbing a random faction and just sort of messing around. So this will be interesting. Danny and Fatty are the pros here. And then I'm going to be asking a lot of questions, and Jekyll's probably just going to crush us because
she's too good.
She's too good to be on the stream. But anyhow,
Fatty's the pro. I'm just.
All right.
I don't really know anything about them either. I just know through my brother. That's it.
All right. Well, this will be interesting. We'll start it up. We'll get into this, and we'll see how it goes.
So if I lose, it'll be doubly embarrassing. That's good.
So
I'm supposed to know what I'm doing.
Danny, are you in first seat? Do you want to pass it off to someone else? Break up this setup, this round scoring and pass tiles in the context of landscape, fjords, fire and ice factions, and help us out here.
Well, I can kind of do it. I think I can attempt to.
Go for it.
What I see is that Dwelling Rush is pretty good because it's round 1 dwelling and round 2 trading posts, and then more dwellings, and then big buildings, and then towns. So I think that's a highly economic game. Yep. So I'm kind of tempted to throw in maybe something that can, like, I'm thinking about regular factions here that could benefit from that, and mermaids and witches and stuff like that come to mind.
Mermaids and witches, right?
Yeah. So maybe I just pick the regular faction and let you guys hassle about the tough choices of the expansion ones, but I don't think so. I think Ice Maidens can work well here.
Well,
like the stronghold round 4 is probably when you want to build it, and then profit off of the temples, and maybe build your last temple in round 6.
Not to get you to go on a huge rant of explaining every little final detail about the Fire and Ice factions, obviously, but if you wouldn't mind, pick like a faction or two that you think might stand out and kind of work here, and just high level kind of explain something about them. Like, do they have built-in scoring? Are they an economic faction? Do they want cult play?
Yeah, I just threw in Dragon Lords because I think they can execute the plan that I've mentioned pretty well, which is just do a lot of dwellings, do trading posts, do more dwelling, get your stronghold up to get back your power tokens, and then profit. So yeah.
Okay. And this is going to be a really dumb question, but how do Dragon Lords colors work? Very elementary questions. I'm a little confused about that.
The question, so when they dig, they discard power tokens.
Yeah.
And if the terrain they're trying to dig is not owned by an opponent, so if it's not like their home color, that costs 1 token, but if it is their home color, it costs them 2 tokens.
Okay. Gotcha.
So the more vanilla factions we put in, the less strong they are, because then they have less options for cheap digging.
Okay.
I do have a question about the Dragon Lords. So you can start on any, you just choose it at the
You
point
choose the
when we
Yeah, you
place.
choose the color at the end. At the end, I think, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So right
and
now
they have to
they're
be the same color.
Yeah.
yeah, two starting dwellings on the same one starting
I
color.
see.
Yeah.
Okay. And and obviously can't be a color of another player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why they choose last, so that they can maybe try to
I see. So they
like
choose
they,
their color last.
yeah, they don't block any other faction choice basically.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. So let me ask you folks this. So this is obviously telling us to sort of like build out early and then sort of get big buildings out mid game.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this could work for a lot of like vanilla factions. Obviously, this is good for mermaids, nomads, like lots of stuff comes to mind in the base factions. I assume with some of these Fire and Ice factions, there's like factions that really want to get either a stronghold or a sanctuary out early, even possibly round one, versus some that are more nomad-y that are like happier to get them out mid game. Which here sort of jump off the page as being like mid game kind of stronghold factions versus the ones that you like definitely want to like do a stronghold opening.
Um,
I'd say maidens and
Maidens,
riverwalkers,
yeah, Maidens
probably.
like their big building mid game. Yetis normally, I mean, I've
Open?
seen a bunch of different stuff work, but
Sure.
waiting for round 4 to build a Yeti stronghold, that seems a bit like
Right. A little sus.
suboptimal.
Wasted.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Shapeshifters like theirs like mid game.
Yeah,
Mm.
shapeshifters are the most flexible. That you can do it anytime, I think. Since we have landscapes, you can probably afford to even not build it at all. Because you get a free shift, and depending on the color wheel and how threatened you think your hexes are, or how many digs you can actually access, uh, it's a very flexible faction.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Any picks here for you folks or any picks in chat? For Fire and Ice
Just go with.
faction. I'm also thinking like probably one of us won't pick a Fire and Ice faction, and probably be 2 or 3 Fire and Ice factions.
I mean, there can't be more than 3, so if you
Right.
want to be the one to pick a base faction, you can go ahead. It's not you pick whatever faction you think is good here, regardless. Like don't treat the expansion factions like they're special. They're just a faction like any other faction.
Right.
The Dragon Lords make a lot of sense in this track and bonus styles. So regardless of this is like we want to feature the expansion factions, but this would be a normal pick for me.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was lucky to go first. I got the easy choice.
All
I think.
right, I'm gonna throw in a base faction, and you guys can that I'm comfortable with, and then you guys can.
Gray, of course.
What?
I don't actually know how good Yetis are here, but I kind of want to play them, so I might put them in.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Maidens.
You want maidens?
Don't they look a lot better?
Wait, why are maidens good here? Because I thought maidens score with temples. You don't want to build temples too late. Is that like a trap with maidens?
You can build temple. You build a temple early. It doesn't matter. I mean,
Like the
But you score with
like the problem.
temples at the end of every round or something with them, right? So
Yeah, but Aaron, like the probability that you would have your stronghold up and 3 temples from round 4 is kind of low. I don't like.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty realistic that you build a temple last round. I think.
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
Think of ice maidens like engineers. Like the stronghold is not always the primary path to
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
In this case, the temples are just good because they're temples. Like bridges don't do much for your economy.
Yeah.
But like building up temples and then putting the stronghold at
Okay.
an opportune time, that's also good. You don't need to hold off on building the temples.
All right, sure. I'll put in maidens.
Maidens is
Pickles
yellow.
playing them.
Yellow maidens, that's nice.
Why yellow?
All right.
Why yellow maidens for this map, Jekyll?
Mostly because I'm playing a game with Thickles and he's maidens on yellow, and that's just like
Fair enough.
easy for
The
me right now.
history.
But also, I think yellow just gets like tons and tons of leech on this map, right?
Oh, yellow is
Yeah.
so good on this map. I love playing
Mhm.
yellow on fjords. It's my favorite color.
All right.
Well, yellow is my favorite
All right,
color,
you guys continue talking.
regardless.
Be right back in 1 sec.
All right. So do we go with?
A variable faction.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe those shapeshifters. Or like mermaids or witches type of deal. Shapeshifters look pretty similar to those factions, I think. Plus, like they start one fire and one water step on the cults, and that's like the rewards for the first first four rounds.
That's pretty cool.
So I think I could just do like you could just do like a normal temple and many dwellings opening like just trying to play a normal faction, and then shift at some point. Yeah, let's go shapeshifters. Terrain, probably blue. No, green. So we have yellow and green and something.
So shapeshifters and riverwalkers both pick a color as you're selecting them?
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm not sure which color I should take. So you have gray and yellow. Dragon Lords will be whatever. Not really predictable.
What are your considerations here? I mean, the color wheel would just say blue or black, and then from there, is it just like, well, which is better on fjords? And that's, I don't know. Like, is that all you need to consider, or is there something else related to the Fire and Ice factions that related to the color stuff that I'm not considering?
The thing is, if I go black, like Dragon Lords can be really pricks and just start brown. And then we have brown, yellow, and black, and then engineers just run away with it. But not run away with it, but you see what I mean. Is
why would Dragon Lords want to do that to themselves, though?
It doesn't matter for Dragon Lords what the other terrain is, as long as it's not a home terrain. So if they can take away this like 2 easy spots for some factions.
So like green, if they started brown, then like greens on the other end of the color wheel would actually be a cheap dig for them. They'd be after greens. And
anything, exactly.
Yeah.
Everything is the same. Yeah.
Interesting.
So blue is also interesting because it's not as sandwiched, but they could go green. You see what I mean is like it's just a matter of which hexes I think are better for the shapeshifters.
So if you don't want a sandwich, then what you want to do is pick a color that's already adjacent to someone. You'd want to pick green or brown to sort of allow like amend configuration on the color wheel, even if it isn't those exact colors.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is shapeshifters would start. It'd start with either the dig scroll or maybe temp shift.
Yeah. So so green works also for that reason, and then can shift later to some other color. So I'm gonna go green. Well, I'm gonna make shapeshifters green.
All right, I gotta pick a color now. Well, black seems good, I guess.
Yeah, black is pretty awesome. At this point, you're just choosing for like starting position leech wise as Dragon Lords, I guess.
I have no idea who's the best here. I'll just bid of what Danny did for now.
Peer pressure.
Like, roughly speaking, without getting into the exact math, is there like an obvious here that's like a garbage faction in comparison to something else? Is there an obvious spread?
I don't
do that all.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I like Dragon Lords.
Do they start with a dig? They start with temp ship, right? So that means maidens get the.
I think they do start with temp ship, yeah, because I put them green. If I had put them black, then they probably start with the spade, right?
Oh, I see.
I guess so.
And so what do shapeshifters open? Just Temple 3 Dwelling and...
Yeah, just normal stuff.
Okay.
I mean, this is an expansion faction in disguise a bit. It's the one that works the most like a normal faction.
Which one?
The shapeshifters?
The shapeshifters, yeah. But, until they shift colors, well, they act normally.
Wait, hold on. They have like this crazy ability that, you know, when you leech or something, you can add a token.
Yeah, okay, true. That's true.
That's kind
But
of
I mean, the playability is pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna speed this up.
Oh.
Oh dang.
All right. So what's the deal with Ice Maidens? They look fun because they're also a shade of gray. Maybe they're. Are they the?
That's your criteria for
Yeah.
evaluating.
They look grayish.
They look cool.
That's
I don't know.
that's why J. Cole put them in yellow because it's to discourage you of making that assumption.
Yeah, ice maidens in the desert. That's not right.
No? Is this bad? Why is this?
No, I mean just thematically.
I don't know. I mean, they don't have color neighbors, and they're yellow on fjords with green and gray in. That looks like a lot of leech, cool stuff.
What
They start
when
with a
Dragon
spade.
Lords when Dragon Lords are in they're everyone's color neighbor. That's
Yeah.
what you gotta. That's what
Dragon lords are like annoying giants.
They're like giants, but they don't suck.
Hey,
like,
giants
imagine
don't suck.
I knew I
that-
would get
that
that
start
response
with
from
8
someone.
digs.
Giants don't suck. They're a high skill ceiling faction.
Okay.
I agree. They're pretty bad, but
So, snake elixir, except for there's not actually an L there. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Call you Snake. That's okay. Doesn't like shapeshifters here. Not enough scoring.
not enough
Well,
scoring.
What?
3 bonus styles is not enough.
Isn't this like this is pretty good scoring? Isn't this like? I don't know how
It's
these
fine.
factions work. Do shapeshifters want a big building early?
They could. Like the stronghold allows them to shape shift, but I think just temple and stronghold later also works.
So, Ice Maidens they look kind of digging is cheaper. They
Yeah,
start
upgrade
with
digs.
they start with like an econ favor, which is cool, presumably, and
Yeah,
then
you always have to dig. Even your home terrain costs 1 dig. I don't know if you knew that.
no, Super didn't know that.
Okay, well now you know. Yeah, even your but with the landscape, honestly, I played a nice baited game recently on VGA, and I had the problem of having too much spades, many spades. Honestly, so spading is not an issue usually for them, from my experience,
So they have
especially with
to
the landscape.
spade everything, including their home terrain, and
Yes,
but is everything just one spade or no? It's the normal spade cost.
it's normal color wheel except your home terrain costs 1 spade.
So
That's it.
is brown also one for me? So yellow, brown, and red are all one for me. One spade.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that seems silly. I don't want to pay spades. Okay, that's helpful, Clabo. So no, Clabo has nothing to offer for faction eval, but Danny is sounding sexy as always. Good stuff.
Oh, Jekyll, you're on my Dragon Lords. Get out of here.
Hubertree, is that Fire-Xed?
Hubert, yeah.
Hubert,
it's fire.
Yeah.
Hubertree? Sorry, I can't hardly read this. Hubert, W-E-E. Okay. So you're saying you like dig down your landscape first, kind of like Fakir style, like you just get that out right away.
Yeah.
You get a free dig.
You get a free
You
dig
build
every
your
time
temple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you would like
So-
open. So you would actually in the round one, you might spade down your landscape before you build up to your temple.
Yeah, that's the.
So then you
I mean,
would
you could-
get 2 digs
could-
that round, basically.
Yeah. You could do TP and then
Right. Get your TP.
Get the
spade for
leech,
landscape. Dig
yeah.
down a dwelling with your spade that you got. Oh no, that you would build up to a temple and then get a dwelling down. Right.
Yeah.
Shapeshifters also seem annoying to play against. I don't know. I played against Zorus, a random game on the lakes. I had no idea what he was doing. He was shapeshifters, and he was driving me crazy.
You were shapeshifters?
No,
or
he was. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't even know what the ability was. I mean, I could read the name of the faction and knew they were going to be up to something wild, but
Yeah. Well, they're starting to look pretty juicy. shapeshifters. I
Really?
don't know.
Oh yeah.
So are
Yeah.
NG the 30
Yeah.
here?
I don't see
I-
why. NGs get the double dig.
Yeah, that seems wrong. That I just yeah.
I just don't know, like, I mean, normally in this arrangement, it seems super great. They just get worker power, and yeah, it's awesome for them. But is there something about these Fire and Ice factions that are just going to murder them? Like, NGs can't hard dig themselves out of holes late game. Like, they're more fragile in that sense. So are they going to get murdered by some of these Fire and Ice faction combos that I'm
Yeah,
not really
I have a
considering?
hard
Yeah.
time seeing NGs connecting here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem likely.
Depends on where they start, I guess. But yeah.
Oh, I should put. Why don't the hex? Oh, the hex names aren't on because this is the first time I've ever streamed on this application.
So I put a 30 bid on shapeshifters. Well, I think Dragon Lords are a bit too low.
Probably.
But I
Just
mean, you can start with the dwelling bonus, and it's just so insane.
Yeah.
You just start with the dwelling bonus because you don't care. You can just dig.
Oops.
Oh. All right. Well,
Oh,
I
Aaron.
guess
All right.
I told you guys
Okay,
before
okay,
we
okay.
started streaming, like 3 hours ago when we were organizing this game, I was probably going to play a base faction.
Dwelling.
So I got my way.
Yep.
Um,
Got
So
NGs for free.
Yeah.
What favor are you picking, Jake, over here? Yeah.
what? Okay, blue.
Is there a normal
air.
for them? Like, or
I think they like to start air too, right? But the rewards aren't. There's no air rewards.
I think Earth Thief sometimes is also.
I think you can make a case for any of the three. Even water
FIFA.
too could be good.
wait a second. You choose your favorite tile before the income round, so you would get that extra income.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's
Exactly.
very
Yeah.
cool. That's fun. Yeah, so Fire 1 is kind of crappier in that regard because usually coins in round 1 don't actually do much for you.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
most people open Fire 1
Really?
regardless. Like I not with maidens. I mean in general, Terra. TM
Yeah, but
gameplay.
because coins you can snowball pretty quickly into round 2. But like 6 extra coins or 3 extra coins in round 1 usually isn't going to do much more for you. I mean, it might, depending on your opening. But generally speaking, your limiting factor in round 1 is like spades and workers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if
But-
that's common with Ice Maidens, like Air 2, Earth 2 over Fire 1 for that reason, because you're round.
Like I could take air 2 if NGs don't double dig
dig.
first move, but I'm guessing
Oh.
they do, right? So then maybe I'll just go Fire 1.
I think NG will. Well, I would just take double dig as soon as I have to. Basically,
Yeah.
you know. So I guess I would rather. Yeah, I want you to open Earth 2 so that I don't have to do it first move.
I would have an extra worker. Okay. Sure.
What
Earth
about
2, I think,
Water
is-
2 Ice Maid? No, that seems terrible. Just take Water 2.
Okay, sure. I'll go Earth 2. I'll go Earth 2.
All right.
Let the volcano begin.
All right, I'm just gonna do normal stuff and see what happens. So if this were Orin or Witches, we'd be expecting F5, F8, and Temp Ship here. So I'm curious to see if, I think.
Yeah. That's a possibility. There's also. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I think F5, F8 is the way, regardless.
It's going to be a lot of Leech. Because I assume Jekyll's going F4 here.
I would think so. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I think I just do this. Alright, so this is all just standard so far.
Okay. Temp ship or spade?
To be
I don't
or
think
not
s-
to be.
I mean, spade is also good because I don't, as shapeshifters, I don't really get access to it as early a power action, and Danny might Like, if I take spade, I can either take g6 or f7, whichever one he doesn't block. Question is, do I want any of those hexes, or should I just take temp ship?
Mm-hmm.
Because then he's just gonna dig whatever happens.
Yeah, I think I'm not digging actually. I'm just turning stuff into fire. They
Yeah,
don't
you're
count.
not you're
Yeah,
not digging. I mean transforming. You're taking
no, I'm
hexes
just.
straight up.
Yeah, I got you.
Because then
I
if I
just meant.
take spade, then Ice Maidens might take worker power, which means NG's will probably take temp ship, and that line is better for the balance of the table, right? Tell me I'm not crazy.
I don't know.
I think that if you don't take temp ship, I think I go big building and I try to go 2 temple, get a single dig, place my landscape and get 2 digs from my 2 temples.
The thing is, even if I get f7, I'm not getting f6 because then he's just gonna go g7 f6. It doesn't matter. Like I shouldn't force that line.
Okay, temp ship. Still kind of actually like my line.
Yeah, it's valid too.
NG's get the spade then.
I would only get to put down 1 dwelling, so I'd open 2 temple, 1 dwelling.
Are you getting your landscape down? 2 temple dwelling landscape.
Actually, you could.
Sounds really good. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I mean, works for me.
All right.
Whoa. You're gonna have to explain that to me, Danny. Why didn't you just take worker power in first seat? What's with the dwelling bonus?
I like 7 points. That's basically.
Okay, fair enough.
He builds 5 dwellings, and the 8th dwelling doesn't give income, so why bother? Like, the extra worker doesn't help him.
Alright, so where's this leech party have to be mostly?
Well, Jekyll is going 2 temples, so it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Everywhere is a party.
Danny's not upgrading. So I think I just start here. The question is, do I want a single spade?
Oh no.
All your plans
I think for your plan, Jekyll.
Okay, there we go.
I think the spade tile was better for your plan because you can just take Act 3. You have a guaranteed spade, and you have 2 extra coins to build the dwelling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how it seems to me, but.
Is it not the same thing? Oh, I would have 2 more coins.
2 more
yes.
coins.
Yeah, you have 2 more coins, and no stress about the digs going.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me that NGs might take single dig.
Yeah, well, since you took spade, they didn't take worker power. They took spade instead, so.
So Danny, how does your digging function work again? You burn power tokens?
I just press and click and turn stuff to volcano.
Sure.
And yeah,
that's how the UI works. What are the rules? What's actually going on there?
Now, a power token goes away from my first bowl whenever I do that.
Oh, from your first bowl. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
So yeah, my game plan is pretty straightforward. It's like written in the sky. It's like dwellings, then TP.
You know what would have been really awesome is if you had the TP pass style in the game.
Yeah.
That would be great. Could just pass on to that.
Because usually it's not really contested at the start of the game. Yeah.
That dwelling really sucks, Danny. Why did you have to build F7? You could have just dug.
Why does it suck?
I don't know now. NGs have an option to double dig, which I was kind of wanting.
Well, I just want more leech. I should have started there actually. That was a
Yeah.
mistake not starting there.
Well, I would have. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think
I missed out. I missed out on some leech.
Okay, take it.
What do we want here? I guess a priest is always useful. Or workers.
Yeah, Dragon Lords are really annoying.
Yep.
You know, I'm playing for that red.
Pardon?
I'm playing for that red, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
I mean, I can spade it, but.
You could. True.
But I kind of want to spade. I kind of want to spade D3, so I'm gonna give you that red.
No, I was afraid of that. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh, I should have put my landscape there. God damn
it. Yeah. Now you don't have a.
Yeah.
Well, you still have. Yeah, you don't have two single hexes for left for your two spades.
For some reason, I thought well.
So I have a question. Say Jekyll turns like I don't know what it is. The gray just left of my center blue. It's like D6, G6, something like that. Well, let me turn on the back indexes.
Turn on your hexes, dude.
Yeah. All right.
We don't understand.
If Jekyll turns F6 or anybody turns F6 the gray to another color.
Yeah.
And then I dig it. Does it still cost me 2 tokens because it's a originally it's a gray hex?
No, it's just what the color it is now.
Okay, cool.
So she could do you a solid and like not. So then he's never building Earth 1. So that's good.
That's what you think.
Well, not now. Just seeing if I want a power action or if I can just do something else.
George, yeah, D3 over H3, yes. Part of it was I was getting extra leech this round. Part of it was because I think I could just take F3, E4, D1 later, maybe. I guess I don't beat witches to all that stuff, but just sort of my thought that I might be able to squeak an SA town at least over here. I don't know.
I'm gonna take an econ favor because that's what I do.
That's fair.
I don't really have a game plan, which is weird.
Yes, my game plan just got shot to shit.
It's all about DanyB building F7. I would have double dug if it weren't for that.
I wasn't watching that, honestly.
You should watch that. What are you doing not watching?
It's also kind of hard. I don't really understand what power actions you guys are after. Like, Danny, what power actions are you normally after here?
I don't know. I guess coins.
Coins?
If I can get coins,
you don't
I'll take
seem
them.
to need spades or workers, so I'm kind of confused. Wait, like...
I don't need spades, exactly.
You super don't need spades, no.
I'll take coins.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. But I tried. So the question is, am I better now converting my tokens into coins, or do I need a worker's action? That's where I'm. That's where I'm at right now. I probably don't need
Pickle
that
says
many
hi.
coins.
Hey,
Hey,
Fickles.
Pickles.
Hey Dan.
Sire of the Fickles.
So do I take workers here, or do I just convert to coins?
I'm so
My
fucked.
power.
You can't say
I
Uh,
guess. I guess I
It's
convert to
okay.
coins.
We've already
Yeah.
crossed the
Yeah.
line. I'll mark this video as not safe for kids on YouTube. So, do I just pass here for 7 coins and double dig again? Seems okay.
where are you double digging? Okay,
D2,
yeah.
D5, F3.
Well, D2
I've done
I'm
that
building,
there.
but yeah.
Right.
F3, D5. Yeah, seems good.
Yeah.
So I can get down convert as 1 coin. That guarantees me double dig if I don't get power, but I can still accept up to 2. I think just passing for 7
So
coins here seems pretty.
you're just gonna sit on that empty dwelling. That's fine. You're getting double dig, so I guess that's worth it.
I mean, who was passing? He could have built C6, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't get double dig if he does that.
Oh, well, he could take worker power, I guess.
Yeah, but you don't get.
He has
coins.
enough coins.
I don't know.
It's a trade-off.
I don't know who's like not like I have no idea that Danny wasn't just passing for 7
Oh,
coins
he's building.
and then like
He's building that other dwelling, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like I could have taken workers. That would have been the most efficient thing. Stayed in the round, built another dwelling. That would have been pretty dope. But then I would have used all my power. So I don't know if this is better, but it's 7 coins and another.
Oh yeah, shapeshifters. Okay. Yeah.
So the spade tile gives me a token, right? A power
The
token.
spade tile, yeah. Any spades you gain give you a token. Roll 1.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Now the next conundrum I'm going to face is I think I town next round, right? Yeah, just getting.
Depends how many. Yeah, depends how many TPs you're building, but probably yeah.
Like, do I build them both? If I build 2, do I build them both in the G5 area and get an early town? I think that's worth it. It has to be. Yeah, get an early ship town. Set up for the
This is
third
a terrible, terrible start.
George is saying shapeshifters are cultists' younger, craftier brother.
Basically.
That's a nice way of putting it, actually. Yeah. They dabbled into the forbidden arts of shapeshifting. Like cultists aren't there yet.
No.
No, my spade.
Why do you need a spade? Yeah.
Well, I don't need it, but it would be nice to have. Okay. I guess 2 workers is fine. Yeah. All right. Or worker power. Worker power, I think it's better.
Don't forget to convert stuff.
Yep. Just did. Boom. 7 points.
All right. Are we sending that priest somewhere?
Why not fire?
Yeah. What?
Fire is good. Water is also nice.
Why not fire, then 5 power priest, and then water?
I like how you think. That seems too much.
Yeah, I don't think you need. Well, I think maidens take the water spot next round if you don't. Probably.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like Weber's double digging, you're not Danny, you don't have priests, anything. She takes the...
Hey, what's he whispering?
Yeah, I'll do
Game
this.
tactics.
I can't just turn it like... Wait. If I, if, let's say I wanted to dig e4 just one, I can't just turn it like green or black? I can't do that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can. You'd be helping NGs, but you can. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna pass for the ship tile. I'm gonna advance my shipping and do stuff.
George says I would recommend against green. I don't really get what he's saying.
I think he's talking about e4. That was just an example, George Shortwell.
Okay. You can't shapeshift until you're at your stronghold out, right?
Or until I dig my landscape.
Yeah.
The landscape gives me one free shift.
Shifty business.
It is pretty shifty. Alright.
I'll be shifting. God, you get double spades again. This is such a dream start. Yeah, we're all screwed here. You're doing good, Aaron.
No one's screwed. I'm liking my game so far.
That's good.
Oh, I wonder if I temple actually for water 1 here instead of just going ham on TPs.
That's...
I mean, how much value is a temple for you in general? Do you need early priest production as Dragon Lords? Like most
I don't really need it. And I think I'd rather go ham on TPs because it's more fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. So do you just town up now? And
I think so, yeah.
what's like a really economic thing for you to take?
I take a ship down probably because the problem is I want to set up for my 3rd town somewhere, so I need to like ship away. So ship down seems pretty good for that. Because next round I need to place my dwellings in a way in a spot that matters town wise. So I don't just want to flood the same continent with volcano stuff. I want to spread it out.
Right. This kind of seems crazy, but I think I do want another temple this round. Well,
Doesn't seem crazy. Seems pretty good.
About building here, because I guess I'm only giving you a 2-for-1, and I'll just get more power as you build around me. I think this is okay.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't want more than 2-for-1s anyway.
Okay.
Probably in my scenario. So.
Why not? Like, why wouldn't you want big power early 4-for-3s and stuff in round 2?
I don't know. I feel like my economy is pretty good, so I feel like I maybe don't really need to pay expensive leech.
So Jekyll's upgrading digs early.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm in a bind here. I'm in a real bind.
Yeah, you're surrounded by gray monsters. These engineers are pesky.
I probably am going to be one of the player that takes too much shapeshifter's leech.
It's free power. You should take it.
Yeah, that earth spot looks juicy as well for the priest.
Mm-hmm.
For you, Aaron.
It does.
Which one?
I don't think I'm getting enough leech for a worker's action. So it's tempting to actually just build a temple for water 1 and build another TP, and then try to temple for earth 1 for next round if it's still available.
Oh. Interesting.
So it would be priest to worker, but it's building up quite a bit. It's going to be a dwelling round next round. It's not a ton of workers. You could just build another TP. And a temple for earth 1. Yeah, I guess that's the that's the thing. I don't want a third temple next round. What am I talking about? So I do just temple for earth 1 probably. And then
Poor you. Oh, leech.
What's your plan there, Jekyll? Okay, that's where you're going.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, that's my plan.
Why did you decline build, Jekyll?
I want Earth 1. I think I'm gonna get it this round, so.
And where are you planning to use your?
Oh, that's right.
temple spade?
Oh, shoot. I need to build the dwelling first. Okay.
Right. Well, I mean, it depends. Do you want 2 points or do you want a spade? I guess that's the way to look at it.
I want the spade. Oh, then that was stupid. I should have just built it.
I think this is just really good. I'll just take this.
Well, I'll take workers.
Then he passes for points.
Yes.
All right. We can advance ship once again.
Right. So I assume
I
you're
think maybe I
taking
was
E4 or something.
Something.
I wouldn't know because this isn't an open table game, but
Yeah, I'm taking something towards the west.
so E4 or D1, okay. Because the really
Probably
funny
E4.
thing would be to pass again for double dig, but I don't really.
I mean, there's a limit to double dig effectiveness if you don't have ships or anything.
Yeah, totally.
Like, where are you using it? I think also I was supposed to dig G7 somewhere, maybe a not town up, or because now I kind of need a bridge for a town, which is Also, I don't connect with one ship. Which
Didn't you wanna just like Volcano G7, Danny? Why?
Yeah, I could have.
I wanted to pass for the dwelling bonus, so I was kind of torn between that.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's fine. It's more leech, I guess, but I don't really need it. So yeah.
So Aaron passed. That's unfortunate. Now I have to dig E4. I kind of wanted him to not pass. He couldn't do much, but
Really couldn't. No, I could burn below 6 to get out of dwelling, and I don't know.
I'll come here. You didn't pass for temp ship. That's also good.
That's good, eh?
It's good for me.
Right, because otherwise I could have gotten on D1 before you or something.
Yeah.
A7. I mean,
It would have been annoying.
I don't think I want a 2 for 2 here. I don't think so. Okay.
I should have accepted that 2 for 1, actually. That was a mistake. Oh, no, it's not. No, never mind. It's okay.
Okay, so then you have shipping.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like Dragon Lords are pretty good with shipping. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty essential that you get that reasonably fast.
I think I just need coins. I'll just pass for 6 coins and build as many dwellings as I can. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Yeah, let's do that.
So who's in the best spot right now?
Probably Dragon Lords.
I guess
I don't
so.
know.
Oh, not building a dwelling. Interesting. On
It's 2 more
G7.
points. And you can't transform that.
Yeah, I was thinking for the econ and tempo of it all, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess 2 more points is reasonable. Reasonable. All right, so what's the plan? Yeah, that's the plan.
What's the plan, Danny?
4, 6. How does Danny have so many coins?
Yes, the double dig. Danny, I didn't think you'd do that, but I see why you did it.
Wait, you're a variable faction. I didn't
I'm still
want to do
green.
that.
I should have told you that.
Shit.
Oh, you didn't think that was a double dig?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's sad because you just ruined my game. Well, you didn't ruin it. You didn't ruin it. I can still connect.
Well, I kind of hindered mine as well there.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that.
Well, I thought it was the same for me, so that.
Yeah, I see. I thought you were going to H7 to pressure other
well,
stuff.
that was the plan, but then I thought, whoa, I might need this I6 as well. So, yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Well, okay then. Sorry, I didn't.
Hey, it's all right, dude. Is Earth One still there? That's nice. Nobody advanced shipping. I can do this.
Tension's getting high in the B house. That's what George saying that.
Yeah, I don't have the chat, the stream chat open.
Oh yeah, get the chat open so you can help me. Chat with people.
Yeah, all right. Just give me a sec.
I think.
I'll just pop out the chat then.
Makes sense. I think I'm just building.
Look at that. Look at that power income.
4 power income. Nice.
Where are my tokens, guys? So if I get the spade tile, do I get the power token before the income kicks in?
What?
If I get the spade tile, the spade bonus tile, do I get the power token before my power income is calculated?
You get the token when you take the spade action.
Okay, so I never have an extra token lying around. It's just a spade basically. Okay.
Can you explain that again, Danny? I wasn't entirely sure. Like, what's the predicament you're in right now?
No, it's the predicament is a bit of a hard.
Sure.
It's not a predicament, but I was wondering because
you have no power tokens, right?
Yeah, but there's the spade bonus tile, and usually that gives you a power token, I think, because it's like equivalent to a spade. So I was just wondering if I pick the bonus tile, the spade bonus tile, then do I get the power token immediately so it cycles with my power income? That was my question.
But why would you get a power token by just taking a? Oh, you mean like by just you mean passing on to the spade bonus?
Exactly. Yeah.
But why would you get a power token just by passing on to a spade bonus? Like you mean using the spade bonus or just literally passing on it? You're
I thought maybe it was passing on it, and
Okay.
then when you use it, you use the power token, so it counts as the income.
Oh,
That was my question. I think I temple for air one here, probably. Yeah. Seems
With
good.
Dragon Lords, though, do you ever dig with spades? Like, why would you do that? You would never dig with spades, right? But you would sometimes take the spade bonus tile.
Well, you can take you can take the spade power action, and instead you can think of it this way: instead of converting 4 power into 4 coins, you convert it to a power token.
Right.
Hello. Nice of you to join.
You're welcome.
So when I build my stronghold, I get back 4 tokens. Is that it?
Yep. They go in ball 1.
Hmm. Yeah, ball 3 would be busted. Yeah.
You know what else you could do is the landscape. Your landscape.
No, it requires a sanctuary.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if you had put your temple on G8, for example, and you go Sanctuary instead. Oh, but you need a token to dig first. But you could do that with the if you take the spade bonus tile. You could have managed something with the Sanctuary, because that gives you an income of a power.
Yeah, but I just build my stronghold and I get 4 of them, right? Isn't that just better for
Yeah, I'm
for
just
where
saying.
I'm at currently?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, if you had opened like a more normal temple and some dwellings, then you can
Yeah.
go up Sanctuary and then put down the landscape as another option to get spades.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I still have a dwelling I can reach here. I'll just build it.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns out I should have built that G7 dwelling.
Yeah, because you could have gotten extra dwelling, right? So it wouldn't.
Yep.
Yeah. Usually that's what happens. The extra
Yeah.
economy usually doesn't really make a difference in round. It makes a difference, I mean, in round 3 and 4 and 5, so forth.
Okay, so if I pass right now, I have priority on 7 coins action because Danny
Oh,
has no tokens.
oh shit. Hubert just mentioned that the sanctuary
Hmm.
puts my tokens in my bowl 3 and
Yeah,
not my bowl 1. Oh, that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
I was about to say that, but I got distracted with my own game. But yeah.
How dare you?
Ah, I'm sorry, dude. You
How dare
took
you
my
think about
hex.
your own?
You took my hex.
Which hex?
Which
I
X?
took a lot of hexes.
Yeah.
I6, dude. The
Oh.
one hex. Alright, dwelling points can't be wrong here.
What is Weber doing?
Weber?
I realized I didn't need to. I miscounted dwellings. I didn't really need to build that last dwelling this turn, so possibly passing made sense. I think at this point it's probably just building a TP, presumably on F3 because I don't want a town up right now.
F3.
Just is like the only place that I can build a trading post to just get the free coins without towning up.
Does that satisfy you as an answer? How do you feel about that?
Is there something you would prefer me to do?
Yeah.
Well, I really need coins, so I guess I should just pass and take it.
I don't know how to give you coins. I mean, I can give you a leech. So the best I can do is offer a 2-for-1.
Oh yeah, you're gonna give me leech. Oops.
Yeah, down convert more. This is open table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's completely
and
open.
like I was either getting a bunch of coins or a spade and a bunch of coins, and I don't know, both of those things seem pretty fine. So I think I just do this.
Oh, bummer.
Uh,
I'm a wreck right now.
You can't know that in advance. You see, if you had built the dwelling
Spade
on
has to be
G7,
correct.
you would have accepted that leech. So it's like a whole butterfly effect. Alright, let's get some power tokens.
When do you want them?
Now.
Now. Oh, you're gonna start to get annoying again.
It's gonna start to get.
Coins. I get coins.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have 4 priests. Shit, I didn't notice that. I can't advance digs because I mean, it would be ridiculous with shapeshifters.
Well, you just can't exactly.
Oh, you can't at all. So
It's a source of points that's not there.
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
impossible. And so as Ice Maidens, you basically upgrade digs every game.
I guess so.
Yeah. The return is too good, I think, to not do it. Because you need to dig even your home terrains. So
Right.
you have to have a way of reliably like producing spades. Otherwise, if you just rely on power actions and other stuff, then it can get rough.
But how are Ice Maidens in like round 4 dig games? I don't understand really how they're a
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Like, is that you can pull that
Oh
off?
yeah. The thing is, you know, since you dig ice, nobody can dig your terrain back, so it's 100% guaranteed that you get to build on them anytime you want.
Oh right, because no one can dig. Like no one can dig G. Can Danny dig G7 to fire or
No.
whatever that
No.
is? No.
No, and Jekyll
fire
wouldn't
and
be
ice.
allowed.
I gotcha.
Yeah, Jekyll
Volcano.
wouldn't be allowed to dig a volcano either. So it goes both ways.
Okay, so you can safely just decline build. I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's also great for stalling. It's great for just setting up town spots and that no one can mess with.
And shapeshifters can't shapeshift them?
No, I can't shapeshift to ice.
Gotcha. That's interesting.
Well, that's open.
So
I guess I'll take it.
shapeshifters are less powerful the more fire and ice factions are in, right?
Yeah, because I get more freedom for my shifts.
Right. And
Now I could shift to yellow. I could shift to black.
Right.
Let's see, I think I'm gonna need one of these, so might as well just take it now. Danny, yeah.
Oh, Fires just posted Yeti's getting 24 VP from round 4 digs.
Yeah, ice factions are a good alternative to your standard, like, halflings, darklings.
Right.
Swarmlings, dwarves type of games.
Oh, Jekyll's gonna start racking the points now.
I'm just gonna secure this while I can.
Are you gonna build G7, Jekyll? Or not?
G7.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
I need to know if I'm getting this leech or not. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Jekyll, do you not play with hex names on?
No, they're on. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, because now I guess my conundrum is I could pass for 4 points and 2 workers, but maybe I don't get enough leech for a bridge.
Okay.
But or the other option, I pass for a worker
power.
power.
Right.
And you guarantee the bridge.
And I guarantee the bridge. So do I want to play greedy? But I guess no one really needs.
Well, does that even guarantee the bridge? You have 3 power income, worker power is 3. Oh, I see, of course. You don't get full power.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's 6.
That's 6, it sure is.
Huh. Well, Jekyll might not build G7. And I'm not supposed to know that, so... technically.
This is where the open table thing is a bit dicey, but...
Yeah, it's hard.
It's training mode.
Totally. So, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Sometimes I play pretending I didn't hear what people said they were going to do, just so I can see my line out and see how it will work, for better or for worse. Sometimes I steal people's information and play out. Like, I wouldn't worry about it either way.
Huh.
I mean, the other side is that Jekyll's also not committed to building there. Like, she may not see something.
No, exactly.
So you want to be safe. Like,
yeah, I think worker power is the play, but giving up 4 points is a bit sad. But I think I must do it.
Well, how much better is worker power than just... I mean, it's 2 workers and a coin. I guess my point is you're getting 4 points off the big buildings. If you lose out on the town, how much worse is it?
Wait. I guess what I could do is... Hold on. If I spade... If I just spade and I get 2-1 and then 3 is not enough for a bridge. No. I guess worker power comes with 2 coins, so that's also pretty good.
I mean...
Well, okay, I'll just build, I think, because I only need 3 tokens, so I'll just dig and build here, and we'll see what happens.
I mean, is any... Oh yeah, and Jekyll's after a bridge too, so doesn't Jekyll just pass?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Well, that's okay. That's fine. Because the way I see it, I need fire 2 to town up. Like optimally speaking, so I would only be losing 1 point. Because if I don't build my temple in round 6, I build it in round 5 to town up. So it's not the end of the world.
So Jekyll, how are you building your towns next round? Because I realize like building a sanctuary this round messes up your temple scoring points. But then are you building a sanctuary next turn, not in a sanctuary round? On E7?
Oh, I don't think I ever build my sanctuary.
Yeah, why would you build that?
Well, because then are you just building 2 TPs next round without water 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just like going bridge, dwelling, 2 TPs as your towns.
This seems like a good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot you wanted bridge as well. That didn't really compute in my brain for some reason.
I think I just take this while I'm allowed.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up, friend?
Not much. Chilling.
What's up, dude? How do we do this?
It's not super obvious where my spade's going. Like, I'll probably just dig a hex somewhere, but...
Like E1?
E1.
E1 seems good.
Because I'm founding 2 towns next round. I guess the problem is like, what I want to do is build a sanctuary right now for water 1. Actually, this is kind of wonky. And then...
You're tripping on water 1. I think I'm never taking water 1. In all honesty.
Tripping? What do you mean? Like...
Yeah.
Well, it just hits the track better. Like, I should, like, it's... I want to build it this round.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to build a sanctuary to get the points this round, sure. But if you want to build it just to take water 1, I don't think that's a valid argument. But yeah, if it's
I think I want to build it to
attractive.
take water 1 because it's 5 points this round, and it's a 3-point better water 1 because I don't have to build another temple without it, and then I have another temple to build. It's expensive and not really doing a ton because at this point I don't really need it, but maybe it's too expensive. But anyhow, we're at it. I also lose my power income, and now I just have a bunch of priests. It's expensive to do this, but it's like 8 points better and gives me another temple later.
Okay. I'm gonna shift.
Oh.
Okay.
Discarding.
So you spend 4 power tokens, or you discard them out of the game?
I'm gonna discard them. 5.
And it's
How do you don't have 5 power tokens, you have 4. Oh, tokens.
I have
from what bowl?
Tokens. Yeah, I have 9, 10 tokens.
So you can take them out of any bowl you want? Like it just takes them out of the lowest first? Okay.
Yeah, it'll take them out of the lowest, and I'll switch to blue because that's 3 dwellings I can build like right now.
Right. So you down convert 1 to a coin.
Whoa.
Oh, not even.
Why wouldn't you down convert to a coin first? Yeah.
I didn't down convert anything.
You're blue now. That's okay.
I'm blue.
You're super blue.
So did you sacrifice power from bowl 2?
Yeah, 3 from bowl 1, and then 2 from bowl 2.
Oh, okay. Do you like sack them first and turn them into coins?
I could have converted 1 power to a coin and sacked it, but in the end it's all the same.
Okay.
I think. Because I'm gonna put priests to cults and get free power. I'll just free convert them, and then they'll rotate back. So it's all fine.
You just send a priest to fire here.
Me? Yeah, I'll probably send. Oh, you could do that, yeah. I'm not passing yet, so you're fine.
Because what's going to happen, I'm just going to dig. I'm just going to use my spade and decline build, which is terrifying around digging ice maidens. How expensive is it for Jekyll to dig stuff to her own terrain? It's just 2 digs, right? It's just a double dig.
Gray? Gray, yeah.
Yeah, Gray, yeah.
But she has 0 shipping. And then, so probably I'm just spading A9 and declining. I think is the play. And I'll just build on it next round.
I'm not reaching that.
This can, in theory, get me over to stuff in the east. I'm not going to build my landscape. It's not doing anything there. I mean, I guess the other option... Yeah, no. Are you sure you don't want to build a dwelling? Confirm, yeah. The landscape? Yeah, what would I do with the landscape, though? I mean, I guess it's... Like, I'm not really competing for network, am I? This just opens up another hex that I can build on earlier for more economy. Like, I'm building TPs next round. What am I doing next round? I just kind of want some coins. I think I'm just taking worker power. Are these... I'm not upgrading ship again next round. I want up the coins. I suppose I could take a ship town. I could probably take a ship town. That would make a lot of sense. And then this is worth 6 points versus 2 coins and a worker. Probably makes sense. Let's run that.
Yeah, I think not passing first for the bridge is really a huge mistake now, because the thing is I cannot really dig anymore because I need 3 tokens to get that damn bridge. So.
What do you mean you can't dig?
Well, because if I dig, I lose tokens. So next round I cannot take a bridge in round 6. So I'm kind of forced to do nothing for the 5th round. Or give up Yeah, so the timing on that is really important, and I haven't foreseen that. I was like, I could just take the bridge there at round 6. It's not the big,
And not
it's
only
not the end
that,
of the world.
engineers also want a bridge. So, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
but
only 2 rounds left.
yeah, but
yeah,
engineers can't really bridge block them. But yeah,
I, but yeah, you're right, but my round is like I'm doing nothing next round essentially. I'm just passing. Like I can't really afford to do anything, and so, except maybe like build a trading post or something like that. It's probably what I'm doing.
put a bunch of priests to fire here.
That's nice.
Now.
So yeah, not passing was really a huge mistake.
How am I towning? I have this one, and then this. That's a lot of coins.
Yeah, what is your town situation? Do you also want a bridge?
I would like one.
So we need 3 bridges next round. 4 bridges next round. That's the standard, folks.
Yeah. I might change plans though.
What change of plans could you possibly have to get a town out of this mess that you've made?
I mean, yeah, there are ways, but
there are ways.
I can't.
It involves 7 digs.
Well, I see one way. You can build H8, then shapeshift to brown and build E9 and I9.
Oh, hold up,
like
slow down for the guy in the back. Which? Build what?
FadiB can build H8 as
Yeah.
blue right now, as he's blue, and then shapeshift to brown and build on E9 and I9. And so that's like kind of a town-ish.
E9. You mean like I9 and I8? What's E9?
E9,
like,
yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Like-
okay.
like Eric.
Yeah, that was my that was the plan.
I see that.
I see. So that's cheaper than digs because you're basically just
Of course.
spending 5 power. Oh, yeah, okay.
And I get so many open browns that nobody will mess with.
Right.
Yeah, you could just keep
Right, and you have
acting for the
shipping.
rest
You can
of the
take
game.
B6 and C7 and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, I can connect and do a bunch of nice cool stuff.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's
I
the
think-
thing. Why were you worried about I6? If you're shapeshifters, there's tons of ways for you to
It's-
connect. Like who's
it's
taking
just much
C5,
easier.
C7, B's like
It's just much easier, but
I guess. It just seems like now that I'm sort of wrapping my head around this, like there's a million ways you can connect. This seems very flexible.
indeed. Alright, so I just need coins basically, so I'm just gonna convert to coins. And then grab worker power and more coins. That's 7.
Claybo, I'm sorry, I don't actually drink milk, so I don't drink chocolate milk.
DanyB, do you have another source of power tokens coming up?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, unless I build a sanctuary. Oh. Unless I build a sanctuary.
I see.
But it's only one, because it's as income.
What?
So
Why does
that
the
would give you a
sanctuary
big-
give you power tokens?
it allows him to place the landscape.
Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
That was the missing part of the.
I see. When the lava
The
pond
sanctuary.
is placed at the start of every round, the Dragon Lords may place 1 power token from the general supply into Bowl 3.
Okay, hold on. So if I get an earth dig, do I get a power token in my bowl?
Yeah.
Claybo, Rasner, bagged
Okay.
milk.
That's interesting.
Do you guys fuck with bagged milk in Montreal? I can't remember. Danny,
What-
Fatty,
what?
do you guys have bagged
What did you
milk in
say?
Montreal? Quebec? I think
Bag
you
Yeah,
milk,
we
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Milk comes in bags here.
yeah. It's cheap as hell that way.
It's only it's like weird, but because it's like the 4 liters format, and but it's 3 bags. So
Yeah.
I don't know how.
So does it just lay on your refrigerator shelf?
It's
like,
super annoying.
taking up
It
tons of
flops over,
space?
and you're always trying to pick. You can sort of lean it up because they're like 3 tall bags in another bag. It's just a lot of plastic because Canadians don't care about the environment at all. So it's all plastic, and you just sort of lean it against the side of your fridge, but then it like knocks over, and it's super annoying, especially when
No,
you
you
have
just-
one of the bags
No,
out.
you just
Nope.
take them
No.
out. you take them out of the bag and you
Whoa,
just
you take the
like,
bags
lay
out of
them,
the bags?
hold a second. Hold on a second. You take the individual bags out of the big bag, right?
Yes.
And you open your vegetable drawer or whatever, and you
What,
just
the
like
crisper?
lay them in there.
Really?
You put it in the vegetable
No,
drawer?
that, I don't think
Yeah,
that's
why not?
normal. That's, I don't
Well,
know.
it's not.
We have
There's-
also like the cartons
Okay,
and the
I'm
jugs
supposed
and
to play
all,
this
all
game.
that, but
That
I
seems
should-
that's sus to me, but
sus. Dude, you're sus.
it-
What is sus about that? It's just a way to put like to store it. I don't know. It's not that weird.
Fair enough. Okay, I have to think. I need to build a town. I'm just gonna build a town right now, I think. And then.
Yeah. While you think, I'm just gonna tell you that I'm taking 7 coins.
Yeah. I think I'm taking just a coin town. These coin towns are the best.
Coin times are awesome, especially round 5. That's when you really want them.
People are scared off of coin towns because there's so much hatred of like people who play bad Terra and then rely on coin towns. But coin towns I just think are good because people will like shit on coin towns and then are just like trying to get 2 for 1 leech just to down convert into coins. I'm like, you know, especially as engineers, I don't understand what's wrong with a coin town.
Claybo's dissing us Canadians.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
We're something
okay.
else. Hey, we brought you maple syrup.
Yeah, man. What the hell?
Yeah. We shipped. One of us shipped maple syrup to your home.
Oh, that's true.
Well, he didn't insult us. He said we were something else. And,
That's true.
You know that.
Oh,
I think
that's
it's
true.
really-
I'm not interpreting this correctly.
Yeah.
My bad.
No. Yes.
Hey, look.
Anyhow,
what you
back to
said.
the game. What's going on here? Jekyll, you placed a dwelling finally, and you're building 2 TPs for another town.
Are you taking 2 key town, Jekyll?
No, I took the 1 key.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, the 8-point town.
Yeah,
the
1
one key town. That narrows it down.
Well,
Like,
they're all.
all the other.
I totally know what you meant.
So now, I'm at a crossroads now. Either I can just expand my economy and just forget about the second town, with a stronghold town, and just build 1 town in the west, or I can pass for a bridge and sit on 7 workers and 9 coins. And probably give up network.
Sitting on 7.
How much do you want the town?
Like,
That's the thing. You have 3 digs left, right?
Yeah, I know where these 3 digs are going.
Yeah, so you're good. Why stress about a bridge? Just build your stuff.
Yeah, but I probably can do both, probably. So I think I can reach this. I'm pretty sure I can reach the same.
Yeah, there's also like the dwelling pass style that's there. Chilling.
Yeah, I think I'm passing.
passing, eh?
Yeah. Just that bridge timing was really horrible. It really threw me off.
How are Danny's levels to everyone else on stream? He seems a little low to me. But...
Sorry, I was just.
No, it's fine. I can turn you up here.
Yeah.
We want his beautiful voice to come through.
Jekyll is building again near me, I guess.
Well,
But I'm not.
Probably. She'd rather give you a 4 for 3 than...
Well, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not overthinking this. Yeah.
Alright, so regroup here. Who's in the best position?
I mean, Danny still has 2 towns coming.
But that's pretty much it. Well, I think FadiB is in a pretty good shape.
Sure, deflect.
You're sitting on 4 priests, 12 workers, and 16
Yeah,
coins.
yeah, I'm doing.
It is a lot of resources.
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
And you have a path to connection. It's pretty hard to
Yeah, I don't think you can like.
remove your connection. I don't really
Yeah,
think.
it takes a coordinated effort.
Yeah, that's a good point, George. I've noticed that as well with Ice Maidens, that the username is really like hard to read.
Yeah.
Oh, look at 241. I can accept.
Taking water 1 while it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, just taking water 1.
All right. I think I'm just building on A9. Basically just building out my economy. I'm going to send a priest to Earth at some point this round. And then I'm just building TPs, upgrading to ship 3, and then trying to reach F9. I don't know if FadiB is going to do something about that. I guess probably not, but I don't know. That would be sort of my play, because right now, like, I'm just going to build out, if I can, upgrade ship a couple times, build a trading post. I don't know if I can afford it all, but, like, the dream would be 2 TPs, 2 dwellings, C9, F9, and then whatever.
3 ships with 3 ships?
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't have enough coins for all that.
Ah, maybe.
No.
That's,
Well, I have
that's
enough.
4,
I have enough
12,
coins for 2
13.
ships, a TP, and a dwelling. That's what it'll be.
Yeah.
I'll have a good network this game, because I'm getting 2 more spades next round.
You're not connected though.
No,
but you
exactly.
still have it.
Or sorry, not a good network. I'll have like, yeah, big amount of buildings out, but not connected.
But I think you can maybe beat Ice Maidens, even if you're not connected. Maybe. Well, no, you have 5 unconnected structures. Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
lot,
Maidens will.
and
Yeah.
I mean, I have 2 more free grays and 5 structures I'd like to get down, and I have 2 cult digs coming in. I mean, maybe I get them all down, like 5 structures down, so that would be.
You'd max out at 11, I think.
12, so
right?
that'd be 12 structures,
12.
5 unconnected.
All right, with the landscape.
Assuming there's even places to put them. Like, I don't know where I'd be putting all these things. I guess, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
All right, I'm gonna down convert. I'm always sending a priest to Earth, just in case someone builds next to me. I'd rather the free power now.
Well, you have two digs at the end.
Yeah,
of this
2
round,
cult
so
spades coming in, exactly.
Yeah.
So FadiB, are you will you shapeshift again this game? Like to brown at some point?
I'm gonna shift to brown this round. I'm just trying to get as many power in bowl 3 as possible before I do that, so I can get those 2 coins before I shift. So I'm just gonna send a priest to Earth.
Right. I guess I'm probably just building next to Danny because he can't take power.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is I think the other thing I could do is just ship 3 right now, and then be prepared to pass when Jekyll does.
Yeah, that's also good. I think regardless, I'm getting one of the 2, which I'm fine with any of them.
I I mean, I'm not building a stronghold, so, but I mean, 4 points and 2 workers is still really good. I'm not fighting for network, otherwise the spade would be really good, but it's basically just Earth 1 points at that point. So it's not as juicy.
Yeah.
So is this like 8 structure Ice Maidens thing, like normal?
I have no clue.
No clue.
I mean, they are digging, so like I think they should be more expansive. But I made many mistakes in this game. So.
Same.
Yeah, we all did. Where are my...
God, this bridge thing is eating me alive.
Yeah, super good. That sucks, man.
I was like, nobody needs a bridge. It's like everybody needs a bridge. I don't know why I had that thought go through my head.
I'm brown now.
Congrats.
Thanks. I made it.
So you didn't put your landscape yet. That's interesting.
No, I have another shift that potentially can happen. That won't require power tokens.
It requires a dig though, so it's kind of.
It's 3 workers or yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like you don't really need another shift, no. I think.
Could be. I mean, if I land the ship past tile, then I'll take it. Oh, you
Not a
mean
shift, sorry, a shift.
Okay,
A shift.
okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So Andrew Stalin. Not Andrew Aaron, sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, like who's Andrew?
Who is Andrew?
Some other guy.
Who might be stalling right now in some Terra Mystica game, for all we know.
Maybe he is, yeah. Who knows?
Am I taking this? This leech doesn't do anything for me this round, unless Jekyll builds next to me and gives me 2 power. I mean, I guess I can burn below 6. I probably don't need double dig next round. Accepting this allows me to build another trading post. Which is pretty good. Yeah, sure.
You have Air 1?
Nope.
Okay.
Super don't.
I was hoping you wouldn't accept because I'm tired of paying points, but I'll just do it because.
Yeah.
So
Well,
if I can outlast NGs.
Yeah.
But FadiB you're going to pass as soon as NGs pass?
I don't know. To be fair, I have no. I was thinking I was gonna pass last, but I don't know what you have in mind. If you're just like digging.
No, I think I'll just dig and build.
Oh, so much leech.
Why didn't you decline build that, Jekyll? Are you trying? If you're trying to stall?
I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a pass tile, so then might as well pass second to get coins.
Yeah, because then he's not taking those.
Yeah.
It's kind of limiting this whole power situation.
Yeah, people think that Dragon Lords are just they're so busted, they can dig anywhere they want, and like yes, but at some point, no. I'll get it down.
It's very wise.
No, but what I mean
Yeah,
is,
but it is. Actually, it is. You know, it's more complicated.
Yeah, Logus likes to play them more like a normal faction that takes spade actions. Like he'll take double spade Act 6 with Dragon Lords because he's like, if it's a low spade game and I'm playing Dragon Lords, I'm denying spades to people and I'm still getting the utility of 2 spades. So why not just play like and keep more power tokens in the cycle rather than just like ditching them all in the first 2 rounds?
Yeah, but it's hard to take double spade when you start at 440. I mean, how often can that really happen?
Yeah.
Well, if you take worker power and you can dig once or twice to accelerate the each cycle, and then you can take double spade and start digging again. You know. I don't know. Which town do I want? I don't need resources. I think. Workers no, coins no. Is there anything? Like, how good is the 2-key town?
I was just gonna ask you. Like, it seems pretty good here.
That seems pretty good.
6 power. So I convert first. Yeah, I'll just.
And quite a few points probably. I mean, in sort of a crude calculation, you can call it 5 points. Plus swing. I don't know. I'm not taking that.
It's not possible for me to get a 3rd town here, right? Doesn't seem it. I don't think I have enough workers for that.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, a bunch of triple digs and double digs also.
It'd be what, 6
well,
digs
yellow,
to dig the town
yellow is no. I just need yellow is a single dig, and I4 would be a double dig. So that's just 3 digs.
Yeah,
and a sanctuary.
Oh, and a sanctuary.
Probably.
That's like, the sanctuary alone is like 8 workers and 16 coins.
I build the temple anyway.
Yeah, you get 1 dig. You get 1 dig for free.
Yeah, a sanctuary is better evaluated, just 4 workers and 6 coins.
Let's see.
No, well, no, because you need your sanctuary on H6 or H5, so you need to build a temple there. So you need to start from
Yeah, but if you're building a town the other way, well, you would always build a trading post at least. And if you have a trading post down there, you can temple down there for the round points. Like I think it.
Oh yeah, no, sure, but I'm saying that it's not. So a sanctuary is truly 8 workers. It's not like only 4, because you're not.
I don't see a way where you get.
I don't think it's happening.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry.
Oh, the debate between TP and trading house is happening in chat. You guys want to get in on this? Snellman in other games used trading post.
Yeah, Snell called it TP, and then it became. The rule book says trading house.
Yeah. It was really confusing when I first started playing, and I was trying to understand people like table talking in chat, and people would refer to TP, and I would assume that meant temple. But as opposed to TE.
Right.
I kind of wanted to build this other dwelling because that would be fun, but anyhow, I'm just gonna pass for 4 points. I don't think I could do much extra with an extra worker and like from building it now versus in 6 coins.
Well, the Snellman argument, I guess more people play on Snellman than like physically. I would assume. So I guess Snellman has some weight in like deciding what the terminology is, probably.
I mean, it's weird that he didn't just take the one that was in the rule book, but maybe it's a translation thing. Because like the Snellman is Finnish, I think. So maybe his rule book was like in another language, and the direct translation to his language was posts. I don't know.
Right.
Whoa, there's a settlements, fire and ice final scoring tile? Is that what the rules?
Settlements, it's like it's clusters or whatever. People call it clusters, I think. Right, settlements is like the.
Yeah, it's the one Fakir's like.
6. Yeah, I'm accepting this, right?
Stop accepting.
Why don't you want me to accept? I don't understand that.
I don't. I
Can't you
want
just
the free
decline
token.
whatever ability it is? It says may.
I can decline it, but if you decline, then I get a free charge instead of a new token. The same way cultists work.
Oh, I see.
I would rather you decline, but anyways, I'll decline this one.
Good to know.
Okay, now I can build dwellings. Power to coin, priests to workers.
So chat is
Dwelling.
FadiB going to build a temple for Earth 3 and be super annoying next round?
No. The answer is no.
No? Why not? It's an 8-point temple.
Maybe Fire 2?
Maybe
Fire 2?
2.
Okay.
And not connecting? You got a lot of choices there, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what I should do, but
I think those 2 dwellings that you just built kind of damn your connection, I think.
I just need 2 to connect.
You need 3, no?
Well, the
Oh, no,
landscape
2.
is a structure.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, you can place on A8. Yeah, true. B6 and A8, that's connection.
I have ways, I think. Well, I'll
So
see.
you need temple TP. Yeah, temple TP 2 dwellings, of course. That's or 2 yeah, stronghold and not stronghold, landscape and a dwelling. Can I finally take this bridge?
Alright, where are these spades going, folks? Nowhere near Danny. He's at 2 ships. C3 seems safe. Jekyll's at 1 ship. I can probably do that, and then it's probably just like D6. H1, you can dig, Danny. I don't understand Dragon Lore, so I don't know if you're not digging stuff or something, but
my digs go on F1, G1, and G2. I can tell you that right now.
probably E1 though is pretty good. You can just do E1.
I mean, G2 and E1 he can swap like they don't have to. Doesn't have to be G2 exactly, but he's building a town in that area.
Yeah. What was the other option? Oh, D6. Oh, the other option was C3. That gives power to FadiB, but I might also get leech from him. I don't know that really matters. I think I go here. I mean, both of these are against. I guess this is giving you a neighbor. I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Network considerations. I should have totally built one on D6. I'm totally... Yeah. I can't use both in the east. Yeah, that was silly. I should have built on D6 to try to... My network is already 8 on that side of the board versus 5 in the west. Alright, we'll see if that matters at all. The end.
Alright.
So then he's bridging?
Yes.
Just coins, Jekyll?
I think so.
Means I think I just down convert. And then I'm 3 turns away from... I guess I secure E1 first. And then I'm a bunch of turns away from securing C3. I don't know. 3 turns. Here comes Earth 3, people.
No. I'm gonna try the Fire 2 thing.
the fire 2 thing.
Yes.
So I'm building this, and then yeah, that works.
Ooh, water 1.
Yeah, I think I have enough. Maybe I miscounted. We'll see.
So who here can do the most with power? Dragon Lords?
I'm capped, so.
Assuming you're not capped and can accept power.
Uh,
Like all other variables being equal, are there like some of these factions that you like can do more with power late game? Isn't it Dragon Lords, or did I have that completely wrong?
Oh! Oh, I
yeah.
forgot about this.
yeah, you can build your dwelling first, I guess, if you want to go for I4, but I don't know.
You could undo. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I accepted the leech, so you can't really undo now. I think.
That's
Like,
okay. Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Yetis, George, right? Yetis, yeah.
Yeah, that landscape is so good.
it's so good you're not used to it being so good that you don't play accordingly. It's like you're like, how can this be possible?
That is
You
too
just
good to
don't.
be true.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is it that good though? You build a temple and you get a worker back.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Is that really awesome? I played it.
I mean, look at engineers with their 1 worker temple and 1 worker everything.
I guess, yeah.
It's great. And if you're not in a
So
advanced
your
dig
landscape is a sum total of like 2 workers, the whole game.
no, it's more. I mean,
Like,
it's the utility out of getting the spades early. Like if you double temple opening.
Sure.
Like
So it seems
those 2
it's very
spades are a
good
lot
before
more
you upgrade
valuable.
digs, but right now it's just a worker. Like, I don't know. I don't see why it's that.
All right. We can agree to disagree on this, but
no,
like,
I'm arguing you for the sake of understanding. I trust your judgment on it. I'm arguing for the sake of trying to understand the ways
I think early on
of the
it's
Ice
pretty,
Maidens.
I think it's a early game. It's pretty good because it's not only the worker or it's gaining territory.
Yes.
Like you're just securing your town spots.
Yes.
You're securing easy access to further hexes, and it's just pretty good for that, I think.
Right.
Imagine if building a temple comes with like a spade action, a spade bonus time.
Yeah.
Like
That's
early on.
broken.
I think that's late game. You're correct in that you're saving a worker because you've already upgraded your dig, so it's not that impactful. But early on, I think it makes quite a difference.
Oh, it's more than just a worker because you dig a spot that can't be dug back if you can dig it all the way to white.
yeah.
So there's some tempo considerations and board control. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. So with Ice Maidens going like double temple landscape dwelling, like that's not a super rare that's a doable opening, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can do it with many bonus styles. Like especially she took Earth 2, so she has a spare worker, so it's double temple landscape and a dwelling.
And then you would have a spare hex
and
that's
you have a
empty for the next
spare
round.
Yeah, you have a spare spade.
Right.
Assuming you have like enough single digs available next to where you're starting.
Which could have been the case if Jekyll took D3, right?
D3, yeah.
Yeah, if I put my landscape on D3 instead of E5.
And then I would have been forced into that bridge situation with G7. Oh, that was my bad.
Hello? Internet.
What are these
Just-
whispers?
Yeah, we can hear
I'm just talking to
Jekyll's
Pickles.
doing some
Have the
ASMR
de-
stuff on my stream right now.
Have the decency to mute yourself if you're conspiring.
I'm just gonna refresh the page, guys, because
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I was fine up to this point, internet-wise.
What's your guy? Has anyone checked your phone data? I'm curious how much Discord uses in a 2-hour video call.
Shifters are all over the place.
I haven't checked yet.
I hope it's not like 7 gigs, and I was wrong. I was like, oh, it's fine, guys. It'll be like 20 megs. It's just a VoIP call. But
Yeah, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Why isn't it?
thanks for that, George. That's some high level strat right there. DJA Wana. Are you known by something more familiar on BGA?
It's the same.
It's the same user.
Oh. I don't think I've played you before. Sorry, I don't recognize your username BGA.
Why is it telling me that I can't build a dwelling right now?
Because you don't
You
have
don't have a
any
dwelling.
dwellings left.
Because you need a dwelling to build a dwelling.
No,
Right.
Add that to the
it's
list,
showing
George.
me that I have a dwelling. Wait a second.
You're
1,
super
2,
down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh,
No,
Yeah, you don't.
your UI lies.
oh. Okay, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big problem. Okay then.
That dwelling on A3 was a mistake, I think. Last round.
Yeah. I know. It's saying that I can't build a TP either. Do I not have a TP? I have a TP.
You have a TP.
It won't let me. This game action is impossible right now. What are you talking about? Refresh once more. Sorry.
Your computer is going all fritz.
I mean, this game is an alpha. What did you try to do? What was the action you initially took? It's asking you to found a town from my screen.
Yeah, same.
It's asking to found a town.
Okay.
Because I built the dwelling.
Where did you build the dwelling?
Okay. A2.
A2.
Okay, now I need a town. Okay, I want the ship town. Okay, that's good. It'll just refresh. It takes some time. That's part of why I'm a poor bullet player. Computer just
Yeah.
just takes so long. It's a very old. It's from 2012, I think. I was in the middle of my action and I was trying to do something else.
Oh, okay.
Ship down, please, and thank you.
Mikov? I don't know.
All right.
Google told you, okay.
Yeah, I just googled the word because I was curious, and that's what came up.
I don't know, is he an Edmonton Oilers or something, George? I don't know. Player? Ah. Fair enough. Alright. So I'm just doing boring old engineer stuff. I'm assuming I get single spade later, and I'm just building a TP somewhere, and then probably securing C3 in another temple, and I don't know, stuff.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just doing engineers things. So I offer, these are both 2-for-1s. I guess I just build here now. Oh my gosh, there's so many town keys in my way.
Jekyll, someone wants you to talk more in the chat.
I find it very, very hard to talk and listen and play. Probably because I'm an async player and I'm not used to like doing so many things at once while I do Terra Mystica.
Us talking about hockey and milk bags and all kinds of weird shit probably doesn't help either.
The trick is to just play poorly while you're not.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Exactly. That's the trick to live play. You just play worse.
Oh,
Exactly.
it's happening anyway. This is not a great game.
It's decent. It's not so bad.
I mean, yeah, I'll break 100, but it's not great.
Mr. Fickles, that is an excellent question. Mr. Fickles has missed most of the game, but looks interesting. So he semi-approves.
I have a lesson for you, Mr. Fickles.
All right, what are some lessons we've learned, folks?
I'm yellow now.
Starting with Danny.
Yeah, my lesson is with Dragon Lord's power actions timing is really important, because for most of the game you won't really have the luxury of always being able to take a power action, because as you expand you kind of lose that opportunity. So the timing on those is really crucial, as what I experienced with that bridge debacle, I should say.
Patty, did you need to single dig to do that? Couldn't you have just shifted yellow?
I thought that, I don't know, if I shift yellow, that it takes a turn where I leave something hanging.
But you have to place your landscape, no?
Anyways. I had to place the landscape anyway.
Oh, because you don't have enough, right?
Yeah, I had no choice. The only thing is I can't build the town and connect, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, you can build the town on A4.
Let's see.
Right.
Addy needs to TP and build a dwelling, and then you have 2 priests left over still.
Yeah.
You have fire too, so your TP just goes on F5, presumably.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you just dwell in.
Yeah, somewhere with a neighbor.
Jekyll, what are some lessons that you've learned from Ice Maidens?
I don't know. I feel like the game would have gone very differently if I just played my round 1 a little differently, you know? So, upgrading digs, I feel like you usually think of doing that like later, and I found like, I upgraded once in round 2 and that was totally fine. Because the worker, like the 1 worker discount is like, it's huge.
Especially early. The discount early is even more powerful. Yeah, it's interesting. Huh.
I feel like you, like spading D3 instead, and like the spade tile was just 2 coins better for your opening as well, rather than the 2 workers.
Yeah, and it was a little wonky because I got 3 spades in round 1 and 2 spades in round 2.
Right, and you wouldn't have gotten D3 if you didn't have the
exactly. I would have gotten double dig. Maybe it was D4. I might have at that point it was probably just D5 F3. Maybe I double dug D4, but I mean either are pretty much the same to you. Yeah. Which is better, halfling coin discount or maiden worker discount?
I think the worker. It's so hard to get work.
Yeah. Like, I think a worker is worth 4 coins. Is that what in that scenario?
Early it definitely is. Late it isn't, right? Yeah. So I think that there's something to be said for that in Ice Maidens, that the fact you're gaining a worker and not a coin discount suggests sort of an earlier dig upgrade is kind of your best return on that deal. In a sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because coins are easier to come by early.
Yeah.
Like you have more coins than.
Yes. And the 1 worker discount relative to a 4 coin discount lowers its value, right, in a relative sense as the rounds progress.
Also, I think when you're trying to dig with workers, then workers kind of have more value. Like they become more valuable, I guess, in some way. So, like usually the thing that happens if you try to dig only with workers, then upgrading digs is really hard because it costs you 4 workers. But if workers are going to become your primary source of digging, then saving 2 workers to get there, I think is pretty has more value than just it being 2 workers, if that makes sense.
Danny, how many structures are you building?
I'm going to 13, I think.
Because I'm going to 13 too, so I'm thinking, screw the connection. I can just town and get 13.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a TP and I'm gonna reassess this statement.
That's fair.
Because the town is 11 VP. It's not nothing. If I get 15 or 12 network, but I can get 11 point town and some more.
I mean, it's -3 for you, but you gain the VP of a town, so I think it's just better for you to town.
Yeah, it
no?
seems like it's better. I should not have like pushed for that landscape and all that. That's interesting. I
Well,
don't
it's a
need
structure.
that.
It's a structure, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
Really
but I
matter.
didn't have to do it this way.
Right. True.
I mean, I needed to dig regardless. So
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm just still making mistakes in this round.
What happened? Sorry, I didn't see it. Is this some like sequencing
So
stuff?
I think what I should have done before I double dug that gray, is I should have upgraded ship and then built H7I9. Those are single digs for me, and then I can catch you on network.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, and I've been eyeing up H7. Oh, single dig
Have
is
you?
gone. Who took single dig?
I did
Oh, you did. Okay.
to put the landscape.
Right.
Because you have to dig to put it down a landscape. There's no way around it.
All right, because you can reach A7 with 2 ships because of G7, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
That was dumb. Should have not done I4.
I think it's really awkward to assume that like H7 is a single. Like it's a bit hard maybe at the beginning because you're like white. You're not yellow. You are yellow, but you don't really see it immediately, I think.
Yeah.
So Danny, are you really? So you have TP, dwelling, and yeah, you
I have
can.
one. I have one
dig.
token.
Yeah, you can dig more. So we're gonna be both at 13, and Jekyll will be at 12. No, she can go to 13 as well.
I think
If she
so.
wants to. So we triple tie. That's starting to be a bit. Town or connection?
I'd go for connection, I think.
Really? Over
No.
just like an 11-point town?
Because if I don't take
points.
the 11 VP, yeah, if I don't take the 11, you take it.
I take it probably. Or a priest. Priest is fine.
Priest is fine, whatever. But it's like priest is probably, yeah.
Otherwise, like we're all at 12 VPs, and I think I'm already ahead. I'm already ahead of Jekyll. She passes for 9, and
You passed for 9 also.
I pass for 9. Well, you pass for 11 because of the TP Air 1, but I have more cults and same network, so I think I'll just take the town. It's training mode, whatever. I want the town. The power of shapeshifters. You build 17 disconnected structures and you don't lose network. Priest Town is also pretty good. I can just chuck all of them to air or earth. Oh, whatever. 11. Oop.
RNGs want to steal second place on water, looks like.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about that?
I think I should. Wait. No. No, that's right. That's okay.
It's okay, we're good?
Oh, that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Well, now you're committed to H7, right? Because that's your only single dig with 2 ships. So Aaron could just hard dig if he wanted to, but I don't think he does that.
Yeah.
I don't think he does that. It's not like he's racing for you in network, so it doesn't really change his relative score.
No.
Well,
and then if he does that, then I just make sure he doesn't get second on water.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had a spare token. I could just volcano up H7, but fortunately I can't. Yeah, this power token situation is pretty. It's tricky to manage.
That's exceptionally annoying, Fatty.
Okay,
What?
I can take the red now. Oof. I was thinking now you're yellow. Oh,
Yeah.
so that's crazy. So when you shapeshift, it's like your
No.
home terrain. Yeah.
Yeah, it changes. Yeah.
Sorry,
you can,
break that down a bit, guys. I'm missing what the excitement was about.
I was about to dig G1 because I
Yes.
assumed that green was the expensive color for me, right? Because shapeshifters were green initially. But then I tried to dig G1 and turns out G1 was costed
it's
two
expensive.
tokens.
Right.
Yeah, so
the
home
same way
color,
I6 was. Yeah.
well, is that meant to work this way? Or
Yeah.
is it just
Yeah, it's my home.
implementation?
No, it's my home
Okay.
color that switches.
It's actually your home color. Okay.
So technically, Danny, you see how like this I6 dig, theoretically, it would have allowed you to put another dwelling.
This I6. Yeah, I know.
Because you spend yeah.
Exactly. That got really ruined my game.
Also,
Because I
the
didn't.
fast tempo on the bridge thing.
Yeah,
that also.
these two things really threw me off. I didn't expect it to cost. I thought because you were shapeshifters, it didn't really count like Ice Maidens and Yellow, you know. But it didn't work that way. So I guess that's another lesson.
Yeah, 'cause right now I could just like shift to a random color just to annoy like somebody who would want to dig. Like if for you, Danny, like I could just.
Yeah.
It
maybe.
doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
anymore.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter right now, but yeah.
Yeah, third priest would have been good. Priest down would have allowed me to lock up Earth.
Well, it's funny, I just assumed that putting my priest into the air gave me 1 coin because I assumed I had power tokens
Yeah,
there.
you don't have those.
So I'm losing a
You
resource
lost a
point.
resource.
Yeah.
You lost a point.
That's funny. Well, I'm building a trading post anyway, probably.
Alright.
It's
I'm
it's
passing. GG guys, fun game.
Good game.
I told you shapeshifters were good here. They were a deal.
That's why I clicked on them.
Yeah.
What was the original version of shapeshifters? George is just.
Oh, they were broken. They were so broken. Okay, so the stronghold, instead of costing 5 powers or 5 tokens to shift, it was 3. Every shapeshift gave you 1 VP, and you didn't pay VP for gaining the power tokens.
What?
Yeah, they were just busted. They were just crazy.
Yeah. That's a nasty combination.
They're still strong in this iteration, but back then it was just nuts.
Sorry, just give me a second here.
Sure.
I don't think it's correct. Technically, I can accept this power, send 2 priests to water, use a call bump on fire, and then 5 power priests to tie earth. I don't know, that seems too complicated. I don't think that's...
Do all of those things.
Okay.
Well, I think you're not. I'm last this game, so yeah, I'm last. I think FadiB is first probably, then Aaron second, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Aaron, how many call points do you have?
It's gonna be. I'm gonna tie you on water. I think. I'll use water 2 bump to. Yeah. Do this.
Yeah, I should have taken the priest down to prevent that. I'll actually no. I should have sent the priest, then taken the priest down because I had only 2 priests. I couldn't hold 3. But yeah.
Ah. All right.
You guys have 1 resource point.
Yeah, if I didn't build I6, I have 1 more dwelling, then I win network, or I guess.
No, I connect.
Yeah, but I force you to connect and give up your town. So like it's a lot more points. It's a huge mistake.
What do you mean? No, if I have I6, I'm connected and I get the same structures. It's just I put the landscape elsewhere,
right.
and I still connect.
True.
It's a like if I can get both, then it's.
But yeah, I guess so. See, it's not a lousy game. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I told you had a good game going on.
Oh, I knew. I was aware.
No, I was talking about Ice Maidens. I was always aware that you had a good game. It's decent, 139. It's not like,
Yeah.
not bad by any means.
Interesting,
I think maybe
guys.
you should have. Yeah, I think maybe the Tuki town was still correct for you, Jekyll. I'm not sure though.
More than the 2 8-point towns.
1 of each. Because like you being at 1 more spot on every call than me at 2 less.
Yeah.
That's some swing, but then it's also 6 VP that you miss out on. So I think it's. I think your move is correct.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I'm not sure. I'm not 100%.
It's
sure.
more about the opening, inaccuracies, I guess. Like, no, but I mean, like taking. I think if you took the spade tile and you just landscape D3, then I think you're in much better shape.
Yeah.
Right.
We were correct in assessing like the bidding. I think, like the Ice Maidens were strong.
Yeah.
In this.
I feel like I had a lot like kind of handed to me. Like there was a lot of good stuff. I started spade. I had good early digs, lots of leech. I had a great economy. I mean, I didn't connect, but it was probably always going to be pretty tricky for me to do. So I guess I could have prioritized it a little bit better, but I don't know. I don't know that it would have been possible.
I mean, me getting the bridge in the town round was also quite lucky. Like I really do think Danny was supposed to.
Yeah,
right. That whole pass of not passing on the big building tile, and then no, you were on the big building tile or something, and you were supposed to pass.
No, I was debating on passing big building or worker power, and then I decided not to pass for some reason.
Yeah, passing was the right call.
Yeah.
It's just what you would pass for. I think I think you should have still taken the worker power just to ensure that you get it. But yeah, passing was definitely the move.
Yeah.
That was one mistake, and the other was I6, I think. And yeah, if I don't do that, I think I have a better game. I'm not sure it's winning, but it's better than 128 probably.
Right.
Yeah.
So do Dragon Lords, I mean, this is not a huge network for Dragon Lords. Do they, I would have thought that they would have a bigger network.
You run out of spades eventually. I guess that's the issue. I'm like, you would think that because you start with like this big econ and stuff like that, but then eventually, like you don't.
Eventually,
you
no.
Yeah, because you don't have free. So every hex that you place, you need to dig it. So
right.
I have what 12 tokens because I start with 4.
Yeah,
with 8.
that's where taking some spade actions or spade bonus style, or trying to target a cult spade from somewhere. That really helps because every spade is a guaranteed extra structure.
Yeah, because if you look at it at the beginning of the game, if I did an expensive dig, but if you don't do it, then you're locked in at maximum 14 structures, right? If you build your stronghold. So now I had 13 because I wasted 2 digs on I6.
If you build, say that again. If you build your stronghold, you're locked into how many structures?
14, I guess.
Yeah, because
in the 4-player
you get
game.
4.
Yeah.
Where do you get the other 2 tokens? You start with 8 tokens. 440.
Yeah. Well, you start with 2 dwellings.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So you have 12 digs, and okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And if you take double dig, do those kernels go into bowl 3?
No. 1.
Bowl 1. Yeah.
Same thing with the cult spades, or the spade bonus style. Just drops a token in bowl 1.
So it doesn't really. The fact that you can just dig freely with Sacred, it doesn't really prohibit you from searching for spades. Like it doesn't make getting spades less important.
Yeah, you need
spades.
some spades. Yeah, because that way you can keep the power count a bit higher and take some 7 coins or 2 workers or priests or what you need.
But I guess my question is it too slow economically to not use your ability? Like, it seems like you want to use your ability as early as possible so that it can snowball. But the earlier you use your ability, the harder it's ever going to be to get Act 6. So, like, are you mainly just using your ability and then relying on cult spades? And not taking, like, power spades?
Yeah, I mean, there are some culty Dragon Lords lines as well. Like, without, I don't know. You could build a temple and send, if there's early spades, you can send a priest. If you're guaranteed like a spade in return, I guess you can open temple. Talk to Logus about Dragon Lords if you want to. Like I didn't play them a lot. Most of the times I play Dragon Lords, I do kind of what Danny did. I search for dwelling TP dwellings or dwellings SH or these types of setups.
Yeah. Right. Interesting. So as Dragon Lords, though, like, are you taking double dig at some point in the game, and like usually like once early to mid game or something? Or maybe that's too vague of a question, like that there is no standard and it's too complicated. But I'm just curious how often like you are with this power setup and the fact that you're burning your tokens off. Like, how often are you getting to Act 6 at some point?
Maybe you're not. Maybe Act 5
right.
Or spade. I think spade bonus style is good because it's. I mean, it's just good for it's a spade. It's like for any faction, you can don't think of it as like something that you don't want to do because you have quote unquote easy spades. You have to replenish them, so that's a good way. Like you deny people spades and you get 1 for yourself, and it comes with 2 coins. I don't know. It's just good.
Well,
it's 2 different actions, right? So when you take the spade, it goes into 1, and then you have to take the dig.
Yeah, that's a double-edged sword. Like it's useful for stalling. It's bad when you need to pass, but yeah, I mean it's like everything.
Also, I think another important thing is needing a bridge is really it was a huge pain in the ass. Like more so than for other factions.
Yeah.
Especially with the line I took. So I think a lot of my problems go away if I somehow don't need a bridge. So maybe black wasn't the correct choice. Like maybe the color on this map, because the black hexes are kind of on the edge of the map, and so it's pretty easy for you to need a bridge, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have just picked blue or something like that, because I can then, if I pick blue, I can just pop on D4 and on G5, and then like have a lot of landmass to not really need a bridge.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, with G7 you could build a sanctuary town, but you don't really want both big buildings as Dragon Lords. They're too expensive.
Exactly.
So it would be a choice. Like you could have gone with like less dwellings and a temple on G8, and then an early sanctuary to put down the landscape.
Wait, how
But
do you
that's
ever play Dragon Lords without building the stronghold? Like that just seems so restrictive to have 4 or less.
you don't without the landscape. You have to build at some point if you wanna build more structures. But
Oh, I see. So you're
but
either
the
building the
SA line
stronghold
gives
or
you
the SA
yeah.
landscape line with when landscapes are on.
I think so.
But with landscapes off, you're probably not choosing to go the SA route. Like you just want your stronghold, presumably.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Without landscapes, I think you don't have a choice. If you want to compete network, if you want to do a weird, tall, culty Dragon Lords thing, then I guess you could do that. You don't need the stronghold. You can build a bunch of temples and.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty.
And just so I understand the
pretty
minutia
intricate.
of them, like you tend to, if you have power in bowl 3, you tend to you down convert it to bowl 1 and then remove the token from there, correct?
Yeah.
So George said a spade is a spade. Isn't it? So a spade is actually a spade and a coin. I mean, I'm getting into.
Well, because it goes into bowl 1.
Oh, it goes into bowl 1. Okay, never mind. Fair enough.
The landscape, from the landscape, yeah, it goes into bolt 1.
No, the landscape gives you them in bowl 3.
Oh, right.
That's the
But
difference.
normally taking a spade action just puts your power in bowl 1, so you don't get to down convert it before you use the spade. Okay, never mind. Spade's a spade. Fair enough.
A spade's a spade, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Any other last words of wisdom from any of you folks? Or any last questions in chat?
I think people mentioned the SA opening for Dragon Lords, but I don't really see how that's possible, given that we start with the worker list. Like Dragon Lords don't have a regular worker income, so I don't really see how you could really reliably open Sanctuary and place down the landscape.
It could be like a weird Earth 2 temple and round 2 SA.
Right. Yeah. But opening Sanctuary seems pretty impossible.
Right.
It seems tough, especially it's 8 coins. It's not 6, so you would need.
So from a worker production perspective, from a worker perspective, Dragon Lords are just one worker better than engineers, basically.
Yeah.
But everything costs more.
Actually, no, they're the same because they have 6 workers income max.
But they start with one more.
But they start with one more, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. You get one worker more at the beginning than engineers, but otherwise same worker production, but your buildings cost.
But digging is trivial, so.
Oh yeah.
They had to make.
Yeah.
Interesting. Cool stuff. Well, thanks for doing this with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Just sort of Jekyll for initially suggesting this in the Discord and for this all coming together, and I also appreciate you guys just like sticking around for the 45 minutes or whatever it was it took us to figure out audio stuff.
Sorry
make this happen. Yeah.
It happens.
Cool.
Yeah, this was super fun.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Thank you.
As always, if you guys are interested in coming on again, just let me know, or have any other ideas for open tables. It's I always appreciate it. Thanks for everyone hanging out in chat, for asking questions. This was a really interesting chat found this evening. Lots of interesting questions and comments and stuff in chat. So I really appreciate folks sticking around. And for this one, it was a lot of fun to engage with you guys. And if anyone's booking for open table next week, if anyone's interested in coming on, just send me a DM on BGA or on the Discord. Otherwise, I think we'll wrap it up there for now. Thanks everyone so much. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye. See you.
Bye.